to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
Welcome to the Dave and Amy Show, the Christmas special.
I'm Dave.
I'm Amy, and we have a special treat for you. Mr. Smith is going to read one of our favorite Christmas poems.
"'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. My mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and a tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled, and he shouted, and he called them by name. "Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, I'm coming, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all!" As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, well, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and a beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, Up the chimney he rose. He sprang from his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Ho, ho, ho!
What was that? What was that?
I thought I heard a ho-ho.
I think I did too.
Ho, 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 ho!
Santa! Santa!
Here.
I know him!
Hi, Santa.
Ho, ho,
Where have
ho.
you been?
I've been in Hawaii, and I've been quarantining for the past 14 days.
Oh my gosh.
You really do care about social distancing, don't
I
you? Thank you for
do,
being
I
such a
do.
safe Santa.
So I've got to get going on my Christmas list, and I've got to get my elves in order here.
Can we be your elves?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I've heard that that we might be able to sing a song together before I go back to the North Pole. Will you
What
sing?
song do you want to sing, Santa?
Well, it's called Mele Kalikimaka.
Melikalikimaka?
Mele Kalikimaka.
Melikalikimaka.
Will you sing it with me?
Yes.
I'll do our best.
Okay. Here we go. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. One more time. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is the wise way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas!
Before I go, I've heard that you've both been very good boys and girls this year, and Santa has a present for
Oh,
you.
yay!
Let me reach into my Walmart bag.
Wow, Santa.
Santa's reusing bags this year. Eco-friendly. I have a
Ooh.
little Christmas
Oh.
present
Oh,
for
look! More merch!
Oh, Santa, thank
Oh,
you.
thank
You're
you!
welcome.
Look at that!
Oh,
A
my
baby
gosh.
show. Look at that!
Santa, I love you,
Santa,
you.
Santa.
It was handmade by my
This is
elves.
awesome.
Oh, your elves are amazing! Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas!
The Dave and Amy Show.